Hey there, Mustangs. Welcome to school for the week of August 23rd.
Let's start off the week with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Job well done. Let's see what's happening at Westlake this week. Last week we had our first Mustang Musings assembly for the year. Let's get a recap.
Here's to the crazy ones. The misfits. The rebels. The troublemakers. The round pegs in the square holes. The ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them. Because they change things. They push the human race forward. And while some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.
Last Thursday, we finished the week with our first Mustang Musings assembly. We learned what it means to be STEM crazy. The C means we are curious. The R means we are respectful. The A means we are accountable. The Z means we are zero quitting. And the Y is a reminder that it all starts with you. We used the experiment of elephant toothpaste to show how essential each ingredient is to make magic happen. Likewise, each aspect of being STEM crazy at school is so essential for you to get the most out of your school experience. We did a quick handbook minute in which we discussed cell phones and part of the dress code. We emphasized the importance of cell phones being kept in the cell phone pouch in the classroom. Cell phones can be used in the hallways during passing time if you are wearing your ID badge, but headphones cannot. Both cell phones and headphones can be used during lunchtime if you are wearing your ID badge. Students should not take pictures or videos with cell phones while at school without the express permission of a teacher. We also discussed bottoms and tops of the dress code. Pants, shorts, overalls, and skirts need to ride at the natural waist so that the underclothing, such as underwear and gym shorts, is not visible. Skirts, dresses, and shorts cover at minimum half of the thigh. Pants with large slits, tears, or see-through panels over the same exposed area of the thigh are restricted. Slits in dresses or skirts should not extend above mid-thigh. All tops must have sleeves that cover the shoulder completely. Tops may not be or have sheer or see-through panels. No tank tops or spaghetti straps are permitted unless worn with a t-shirt or top that meets the dress code. The style of clothing must be modest enough to cover all underwear, bra straps, and cleavage. The length of the top should be long enough to tuck in and or cover the waistline of the pants or skirt. No bare stomachs, even when arms are raised above the head.
Put your hands up.
We'll do our next Mustang Musings assembly this Thursday at 7:55 a.m. We'll see you there.
Thanks for the recap. During the assembly, we learned what STEM crazy stands for. Let's head to the halls to see what you remember.
They can call me whatever they want, call me crazy. You can call me whatever.
Do you know what STEM crazy stands for?
No, not really. I don't know.
Do you know what STEM crazy stands for? Yes, curious.
C stands for curious, R stands for respectful.
It stands for curious.
Do you know what the R in crazy stands for?
Respectful? Responsible?
Crazy, respectful, right? No.
Curious, respectful,
Respectful.
Respectful.
accountable,
Do you know what the A in crazy stands for?
Accountable.
I actually just know those two.
A is for accountable.
Accountable?
A stands for audible.
Do you know what the Z in crazy stands for?
Zero quitting.
zero quitting,
Or zero quitting.
Now there's a sign right there. Look at the sign.
Do you know what the Y in crazy stands for?
You. Y means it all starts with you.
It stands for it all starts with you.
It all means for you.
What does STEM crazy stand for? Curious, respectful, accountable, zero quitting, and you.
Great job. Thank you for representing Westlake so well. Let's head to our administration for an announcement.
Hey there, Mustangs and parents. I am standing right in front of our bus loading zone and our parking lot at Westlake STEM Westbrook campus, and I need some help from all of you. I'd like to explain just a little bit. We are, bottom line, in a 3.5-year emergency. We, as you know, have been displaced from our normal building as the building will be rebuilt over the next few years and have a beautiful loading zone, a beautiful large parking lot, and in the meantime, we just don't have that. To get all of our students to this campus requires 16 plus buses. That means it literally takes the entire front loading zone and the entire back loading zone. And if you look at the number of stalls we have in the parking lot, there are barely more than enough for the people who staff the school. So, bottom line, there just is not enough space in the loading zones or the parking lot to make everything fit. And we will be in this pickle until we get this beautiful new building that is on our horizon. This is what I'd like to ask. First and foremost, if it's at all possible, please ride the school bus. We're already planning for that. And if you are able to ride the school bus, it makes it that much easier to make sure we get all kids in and we aren't congesting the loading and parking lot more than we need to. Second, if you do need to ride in a private vehicle, carpool as much as we can, because that means we have fewer cars coming. But we'd ask, don't come into the parking lot. If you need to come into the school, come into the parking lot to use a stall, but if you're just loading or unloading, we'd ask you to find a different location. One that I'd suggest is actually the part that is the street that is just to the east of our campus. You can go down, do a U-turn, and there is a place right next to our field where there's a slight indent in the curb that would allow some cars to go in and load and unload students. This does mean, students, you walk about 50 more yards, not very far, but it will really speed up your exit and entrance of the school. And for parents, you won't get stuck in a congested parking lot or bus zone. So please, we need your help on this. Students, if you're hearing this and your parents haven't, please spread this message. We'll get this video out to as many people and many different channels as we possibly can. Thank you, Mustangs.
Good morning, Mustangs. Thank you for a fantastic first week of school last week. By now, you should have all received a lanyard with a name badge on it. If for some reason you didn't receive one, there's a simple way to let us know that you need one. Simply go to our website at westlakestem.org and click on Mustang Room. Then click on the words that say Request New Badge and fill in the form. They'll be free of charge today and tomorrow.
That's it for us. Thanks for watching.
This is Mustang Media.
life.